Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to take your screen brightness from 0 into the negatives so that you can play with your ROG Ally in bed or wherever it's really dark. Let me turn it back to normal and raise the brightness just a little bit. I'm going to need to first uninstall the app, and then I'll show you guys how to install it and how to get everything working. So let me open the control panel, uninstall programs, search up the app, which is FLUX, uninstall, and it's gonna ask me to tell them why I uninstalled it, but really I'm not going to. Either way, I'm going to re-download it in a second. And it's done uninstalling. That's it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to search up FLUX, F-L-U-X, and basically the first link that comes up, you just click on it and it'll take you to this page. And in this page, you just hit the download. All it is, it's an application that puts like a filter over your screen that lets you make it darker or brighter. It was meant to be used as an application for using your computer at night. Basically a blue light filter, but Windows already has a blue light filter. So right now it's more useful as a dimming tool. And so we have it downloaded. Let's install it, accept, and done. A bunch of things pop up, but I'm not using it as a blue light filter, therefore I don't need to let it know where I live and therefore what time of day it is. So cancel this. Next thing, get rid of this little thing. Let's go back to the app. And here it's going to want to change, whenever it becomes nighttime, turn on the blue light filter. So we're going to want to change that to nope and nope, because the app will constantly be running in the background. It's a very light app, so it shouldn't cause any trouble. But of course, you can go to Task Manager and turn off the start when the computer starts feature. Anyways, now that we're done with this little thing, we go back here. And the way we're going to set it up is we click on these three lines, and then we click Options and Smart Lighting. Then we're going to want to turn on also support Alt F9 through Alt F12. This is so that we can manage it with the ROG Ally and not have to use a keyboard for it. So turn it on and done. There was another pop-up, and this basically says restart your computer to make sure everything's good, yada yada. I'll do it later. It doesn't really seem to need the restart, but just in case, restart your computer afterwards. Anyways, I'm gonna close this down. It'll be down here running in the background, as you can see. And what we are going to want to do next is go to Armory Crate, and basically we're going to change our button mapping. So as you know, settings, then control mode, and then either gamepad mode or desktop mode, or you can change both. I have it set up on gamepad mode. I have my two back buttons. One is set to secondary function only. The other one is set to the secondary function of the other one is set to left alt key. And then you set two buttons, whichever you want, to be F11. I set my left trigger for that one, secondary function F11. And then I set my right trigger, secondary function F12. And basically what that does is when we press one of the back buttons, it goes into secondary functions. And then we press the second back button, it activates the left alt key. And then we just pull the triggers, whichever one we want, to do Alt F11 or to do Alt F12. And that's the combination that you need to control the dimming from FLUX. We have it at 20% right now, and we're going to use it. So 1, 2, and then 3. And we do it. The very first time you do it, it's always a little bit like it doesn't want to go perfectly, but there it is. And the brightness is still at 20%. So the brightness is still at 20%. We haven't changed anything, and yet the screen is darker. As a matter of fact, let me show you how dark it really looks. About this dark if you're trying to use it at night with 0% and the brightness turned to negative brightness. Let me turn it back up. Oof, and let me turn this off now. You just press the other key to turn it off. And then one trigger to dim it, the other trigger to bring it back to normal. Simple as that, and now you can use your ROG Ally in bed. Bye bye.